Bitcoin price prediction, 2023 and beyond. Bitcoin is the world's first and most popular cryptocurrency. It was created in 2009 by an anonymous person or group of people under the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency, without a central bank or single administrator, that can be sent from user to user on the peer-to-peer Bitcoin network without the need for intermediaries. Bitcoin has been a volatile asset since its inception, with its price experiencing wild swings. In 2017, Bitcoin's price reached an all-time high of nearly $20,000, before crashing to below $4,000 in late 2018. Since then, Bitcoin's price has gradually recovered, and it is currently trading at around $29,000. Some text goes here. So, what does the future hold for Bitcoin? In this article, we will take a look at some of the factors that could affect Bitcoin's price in the coming years, and we will make some predictions about Bitcoin's price performance. Factors that could affect Bitcoin's price. There are a number of factors that could affect Bitcoin's price in the coming years, including institutional adoption. Bitcoin is becoming increasingly popular among institutional investors, such as hedge funds and pension funds. As more institutional investors adopt Bitcoin, it could lead to increased demand and higher prices. Government regulation. Governments around the world are still grappling with how to regulate Bitcoin. If governments adopt favorable regulations, it could boost Bitcoin's adoption and price. However, if governments adopt unfavorable regulations, it could stifle Bitcoin's growth. Technology development. The Bitcoin blockchain is constantly being upgraded and improved. These improvements could make Bitcoin more efficient, scalable, and secure, which could lead to increased demand and higher prices. Macroeconomic factors. Macroeconomic factors, such as inflation and interest rates, could also affect Bitcoin's price. If inflation is high, Bitcoin could be seen as a hedge against inflation, which could lead to increased demand and higher prices. However, if interest rates are high, it could make Bitcoin less attractive to investors, which could lead to decreased demand and lower prices. Bitcoin price predictions. Based on the factors listed above, here are some predictions about Bitcoin's price performance in the coming years. 2023. Bitcoin's price is expected to continue to rise in 2023, as institutional adoption and technological development continue to drive demand. We predict that Bitcoin's price will reach $35,000 by the end of 2023. 2024. Bitcoin's price is expected to continue to rise in 2024, as more and more people adopt it as a store of value and a medium of exchange. We predict that Bitcoin's price will reach $50,000 by the end of 2024. 2025. Bitcoin's price is expected to explode in 2025, as it becomes more widely accepted and used. We predict that Bitcoin's price will reach $100,000 by the end of 2025. 2026 and beyond. Bitcoin's price is expected to continue to rise in the coming years, as it becomes the world's dominant currency. We predict that Bitcoin's price will reach $500,000 by the end of 2026 and $1 million by the end of 2030. It is important to note that these are just predictions, and Bitcoin's price is notoriously volatile. It is possible that Bitcoin's price could rise or fall much faster or slower than we predict. Factors that could derail Bitcoin's growth. There are a number of factors that could derail Bitcoin's growth, including regulation. If governments adopt unfavorable regulations, it could stifle Bitcoin's adoption and price. Security breaches. Bitcoin exchanges and wallets have been hacked in the past, and security breaches could damage Bitcoin's reputation and deter new users from adopting it. Competition from other cryptocurrencies. There are thousands of other cryptocurrencies on the market, and some of them could compete with Bitcoin for market share. Bitcoin price prediction beyond 2025. In addition to the factors listed above, there are a few other factors that could affect Bitcoin's price in the coming years, beyond 2025. The development of new Bitcoin-based products and services. As Bitcoin becomes more widely adopted, we can expect to see the development of new Bitcoin-based products and services. This could include new ways to use Bitcoin for payments, new financial products that use Bitcoin, and new Bitcoin-based applications. These new products and services could increase the demand for Bitcoin and drive up its price. The increasing use of Bitcoin in developing countries. Bitcoin is becoming increasingly popular in developing countries, where it is often used as a way to send and receive money without having to go through a bank. As more people in developing countries start using Bitcoin, it could lead to increased demand and higher prices. The increasing use of Bitcoin in the metaverse. The metaverse is a virtual world that is being developed by a number of companies. Bitcoin is expected to be a major currency in the metaverse, and its use in the metaverse could lead to increased demand and higher prices. Long-term Bitcoin price predictions. It is difficult to make long-term predictions about Bitcoin's price, but some analysts believe that Bitcoin could eventually be worth millions of dollars per coin. This is based on the belief that Bitcoin will become the world's dominant currency in the future. However, other analysts believe that Bitcoin's price could eventually plateau or even decline. This is based on the belief that Bitcoin is a speculative asset, and that its price is driven by hype and speculation rather than real value. Bitcoin is a volatile asset, and its price is difficult to predict. However, we believe that Bitcoin has the potential to become a major currency in the future. As such, we believe that Bitcoin's price will continue to rise in the coming years. However, investors should be aware of the risks involved in investing in Bitcoin, and they should only invest what they can afford to lose. In addition to the factors listed above, there are a few other things to consider when thinking about Bitcoin's long-term price potential. The increasing scarcity of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a scarce asset, with a fixed supply of 21 million coins. As more and more Bitcoin is mined and enters circulation, the supply of Bitcoin available to purchase will decrease. This increasing scarcity could drive up the price of Bitcoin in the long term. The growing adoption of Bitcoin by businesses and institutions. As more and more businesses and institutions start to accept Bitcoin, it will become more and more valuable as a medium of exchange. This increased adoption could lead to increased demand and higher prices for Bitcoin in the long term. The increasing integration of Bitcoin with other financial systems. As Bitcoin becomes more integrated with other financial systems, such as the traditional banking system, it will become more and more accessible to investors and consumers. This increased accessibility could lead to increased demand and higher prices for Bitcoin in the long term. Overall, we believe that Bitcoin has the potential to become a major currency in the future. As such, we believe that Bitcoin's price will continue to rise in the coming years and beyond. However, investors should be aware of the risks involved in investing in Bitcoin, and they should only invest what they can afford to lose.